Hi everyone and welcome back to It's the Little Things with Becky. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. As you guys can see, we're in a completely different setup today. Today, I decided to try something different. We are in my kitchen. Please excuse the mess. I figured, why clean it before I use it when I'm just going to clean it afterwards anyway, so excuse all this. But today, we are going to be trying to cook cloud bread. Now, this video is not sponsored. I am going to do my best to try to make this. I've seen everybody and their brother do it. We're going to try it. So if you guys don't know what cloud bread is, it's bread that you pretty much use 3 ingredients and it's supposed to taste like, it's really light and fluffy like a cloud, and I think it's supposed to be pretty healthy for you too. I think it's gluten-free. But yeah, TikTok made me do it, as people say. We're going to try it today. As always, guys, if you could give me a big old thumbs up on this video, it would help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested, hit that bell for the notifications to subscribe and see further uploads from me. I upload Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on here, so I'm on here a lot. Yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing you're supposed to do is, where are they? Measure out egg whites. So I have 3 right here. So 1, 2, 3. Don't use the yolk, just the egg whites. I've seen people make this mistake before. So let me get another bowl to put the shells in. Hopefully I'm doing this right, guys. I don't know. There's so many different recipes out there. So kind of find one that you like and go for it. So let me crack this egg. Also, guys, I am not like a chef. I love to cook, or I shouldn't say cook. I love to bake, but as far as cooking, I'm not the greatest, but baking's always been kind of fun for me. So what I'm doing is just separating the egg yolk from the egg white and putting it in here. And I'm just trying to get as much of that as possible. So there's 1. Here's 2. And there went the egg. Let me just fish that out real quick. Yes, my hands are clean. There. So I'm just trying to get some of that out as much as possible. Like I said, guys, I am not a professional. Alright, last egg. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. And I'm just separating that into my big old bowl here. Put that in there. And then we are done with the shells. I'll just stick these over there outside of camera for right now. And then I will also stick this out of camera right now. Alright, so now we are supposed to take a mixer. They said usually an electric mixer is best. And this is going to be very loud, so I do apologize for any headphone users right now. But they said an electric mixer is best. And you're supposed to mix the eggs until they are like frothy, if that makes sense. At least according to the recipe that I found. Also, guys, before I forget, I preset my oven to 300 degrees. I almost forgot about that. As soon as this quits falling, that's like the 2nd time that's happened. Also, guys, this is an unedited version of this video. I don't edit my videos too terribly often. So yeah, this is how this is going. Why isn't this going in? Alright, guys, here we go. So let me show you how this is looking thus far. I need more kitchen space. So it's supposed to be all nice and frothy. So try to get a good feel of not doing that, but just like that. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but frothy. Now what you're supposed to do is slowly add your cornstarch and your sugar. So it's, I believe the measurement was 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. I use white granulated sugar. And then this is also optional, but I'm going to do it because it's fun. I've seen people add food coloring, and I figured today we can go with the color green. I've seen a lot of people do pink and blue, and then I've seen a bunch of people do multicolored stuff. I don't have the patience for all that, I gotta be honest, so we are not doing that, but I am going to be using green. I've also seen people use sprinkles at the end, which I think is really cool, but we're not going to do that today. So they said while you're mixing, go ahead, and I'm actually going to move my mixer to over here. Maybe it'll reach just a little bit better. Because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, so it's just barely out of focus. That's alright, we'll have to just deal with it. Like I said, guys, I'm not a professional. This is like my first cooking thing ever. So anyway, we're going to go and mix this while we're adding ingredients. And by the time we're done, this should all be preheated and ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start mixing. I'm going to slowly add my sugar, my baking soda, and then food coloring. And guys, they said you're supposed to mix it till you see like 2 swift peaks forming. So like peaks in your batter here. I'm going to keep going, but I got to grab a spatula real quick just to make sure that cornstarch is in. Alright, we're going to pause on that real quick and add some food coloring. Guys, there's like a 50 million recipes on this out there, so I just went with one that I found. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. My expectations are not high, but hey, we're here to learn. So I'm going to add a couple drops of food coloring. Maybe about like 4 to 5 or 6. And we'll try that. They said the most satisfying thing at this is when you break it open and you show it to the camera. It's supposed to be like so satisfying, so I'm kind of excited for that. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue mixing, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, it took like literally forever to mix. Now it's said to do it when you have like stiff peaks forming. I kind of have stiff peaks forming, but they're not the greatest, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So I got my paper here with partridge paper ready to go. and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't like make a mess anywhere. But the color's really pretty, so you know that's a plus. And I did add a pinch more cornstarch just to kind of help. And see, mine's like super runny, so I think what happened was I didn't put in the exact amount of ingredients that I was supposed to, but that's alright. If nothing else, we can call this an experiment of what not to do when making cloud bread. Alright. So I got my blob here, as I'm going to call it. This side. And honestly, guys, it is not looking the most appetizing. But that's alright. We're here to learn. So, that's what that's sitting like. So now I'm going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes. And I will see you guys 25 minutes from now. It'll be about 5 seconds for you and about 25 minutes for me. Alright guys, it's been about 25 minutes. I just took my bread out and mistakes have been made. But we will do it again sometime. This is a learning experience. We will have a redemption video. I think what ended up happening was I didn't have like enough cornstarch maybe, so it didn't form as much as I'd hoped. And now I'm going to show you via the whole wide YouTube world of what it looks like. It is not the prettiest, and it definitely did not rise, but it's there. So this is very hot, but let me just show you. Get on oven mitt here. Keep your judgy comments to yourselves. So that's what happened. I mean, it kind of rised somewhat, but then it kind of didn't. So it's supposed to form up, obviously like bread, into like a dome shape thingamabob, but it definitely did not do that. So I don't know if I could even peel this off. So think of bread bark is what we make here. Ooh, okay, so some of that's breaking apart. Well, that's what that looks like. Let me just try this side. It's a little bit more done looking than this side. We won't get the satisfaction of peeling it apart, but you can peel this apart, I guess. Let me just show you guys. So there's that satisfying moment that I was hoping for that did not happen, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and taste test. Not bad. I'm kind of surprised with the part that's done here. That's not bad at all. A little bit eggy, but not bad overall. I'm kind of impressed with the taste as bad as it looks. Alright guys, that's it. That is me trying and failed at cloud bread. We can do a nice lovely little thumbnail here. And that's it for me today. We are definitely doing this again. It will definitely be a redemption video coming up here soon. And as far as the appearance, it's bad. As far as the taste, the part that's done, not too bad. But anyways, I hope you guys are all well and safe, and I will see you soon with another new video. Bye.